it is pretty fun. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week it was Eric's pick, and he picked The Wailing from 2016, which is a Korean horror movie, maybe?
Or thriller, maybe?
Oh, dude, I'm glad. Go ahead.
Obviously, you know me, man. I'm on my bullshit again. You guys were like, let's pick a short movie. And I was like, you know what? I'll try to find a short international movie. Couldn't find one.
Yeah, you went out of your way actually not to find a short movie.
No, I looked, though. I looked at 7 different lists of top best Korean movies. And
this was the shortest one? Or all of them were 2.5 hours that you presented us? Because you gave us 3 movies. And this one's 2.5 hours, 2:40.
I think the one was 2 hours and the rest were about the same.
One of them was 2 hours, you said?
Yeah, and but I saw that this one consistently was like top 3. So I was like, well, let me see what this is about.
And is it top 3? Of the Korean movies we've seen, is it top 3? Train to Busan? The other one? What the fuck is that one movie called?
Parasite?
No, not Parasite. I'm talking about
the other one. Devil.
I Saw the Devil. I mean, one thing we can consistently say...
only 2 we've seen, though, right? Besides Parasite?
Yeah. We've only seen 3 Korean movies, I think.
I guess Old Boy.
Oh, shit. 4 Korean movies.
I'm counting Snowpiercer. I don't care what no one says.
Snowpiercer is not a Korean movie?
No.
It's directed by a Korean man.
No. They weren't speaking Korean.
If it doesn't have subtitles, it's not a Korean movie.
Was there even a Korean person in the movie?
I'm actually wondering if there's like any like
Asian people whatsoever?
Yeah. I mean, there is though. The dad or whatever, and the.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who's all in
there.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. It's the dude who works with Bong Joon-ho all the time, anyways.
Yeah.
Song Kang-ho.
And he doesn't speak English, does he, in the movie?
Oh, shit, he might not.
I don't think he does.
No, he does. I think. He has to.
Oh, this guy.
Because who else? Who's gonna translate for him? He's the only Korean man on the whole train.
Well, there's like him and like a girl that's also like Asian.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's Korean or not.
I still don't know if this guy's really Korean. He looks Korean. Yeah, he's Korean. Yeah. Damn, I was almost racist. We did it, boys. We got out of that one scot-free. I love that.
It's like a lot of Korean people and then like Chris Evans.
Maybe Chris Evans has Korean descent, dude. You don't know.
That movie's looking real 50 Korean, 50 American right now.
Tilda Swinton is arguably, she's got no race. She's everything.
I would say so, yeah.
John Hurt, pretty Korean.
Yeah.
Ed Harris, not Korean. Nope.
No.
We can't get him that one.
But he's a villain, though. Like, he'd be a villain in a Korean movie, too.
Yeah, the white man is a Korean villain. You're right. Yeah. Sure, Snowpiercer too, but Snowpiercer's not top 3, so I don't care. That's why I'm putting it on the list. I mean, one thing that I can guarantee in wrapping up almost these 5 minutes that we've been not spoiling this film, Korean movies are sad as shit. All of them are sad as fuck.
Yeah.
Crying children in Korean just sounds like real all the time,
dude. So, I don't know if you were still at my house or not. No, you weren't. We were watching the trailer for Godzilla -1, and Eric and I looked at each other, and I'm like, Eric, Asian people just know how to act better. Because every time they say something, their emotions feel so fucking pure and like so
they pour
real.
Everything into their sentences, like their whole body.
They literally body everything,
Yeah.
Like this dad, if he was like an English actor, like or someone who's speaking English and acting, and he was acting this way, I'd be like, damn, this dude is chewing the scenery up right now, bro. He is overacting the shit out of this. But this guy
is still a little belligerent, though.
You think?
Yeah.
I think for what was going on, I was like, yeah, I'd be acting pretty fucking wild too, to be honest with you.
I think of the Korean films we've watched, he's been like the weakest lead performance.
Ooh, I mean, how can you beat Chris Evans though? That's
no one
strong.
Can, though. He's Captain America.
Strong. He's Captain Korea at this one too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, North and South.
I would agree. This dude's the worst lead for sure. But the supporting actors.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is Old Boy. That dude from Old Boy, I think he's the best Korean.
He said Old Boy and Old Boy.
The Old Boy though does snap though.
He does, yeah. But he's almost just acting crazy the whole time. When is he acting sane in that movie?
He's not.
Never. Yeah, he's overacting too. But I guess the part calls for it.
I saw the devil as well.
Never misses a beat. What?
With I saw the devil as well. I mean, that guy was kind of sane in the beginning, and then his wife died,
and then he cracked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick, since spoilers are over, on 3, 2, 1, we're gonna give a thumbs up, thumbs down on how we feel about the Wailing. 3, 2, 1. Wow, this is not how I thought this would play out. Is that supposed to be like this?
Yeah, 75%. Like
I'm just making sure. All right,
I'll hit you with one of these, Joey.
One and a half. Okay. No, that one should be. If you're going up a positive, it should be like that. Yeah, there you go. All right, out of a possible 5 thumbs up, The Wailing gets 4. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 thumbs up out of a possible 5, which means you should definitely see it no matter what, so that you can have a strong opinion, and then go back and watch all of our reviews for all the other Korean movies so that you can understand how we feel about all of them in depth. Other than that, let's start spoiling this shit, because I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of this movie. Hey, Alex, turn your headphones up real loud so you can't hear me. I'm about to start saying some spoilery shit over here, and I want you to watch this movie.
This movie's a little confusing.
It is a little fucking confusing, ain't it? Because let me tell you...
Up until the very end, it's confusing.
And even then, I had to like rewind.
Yeah, the amount of times, too, that... So I started this on Netflix and then had to move to Amazon Prime. Both services were giving me problems, and at one point, Amazon Prime, every other sentence that somebody said... the subtitles got jumbled and thrown up into the top right hand corner, so I'd have to go back 10 seconds to get what that person just said until I stopped watching it in full screen. So Amazon and Netflix, get your fucking shit together, because it ruined this viewing experience. It was terrible. Still love the movie though.
I watched it on Peacock.
I'm sure Peacock was better too, which is even worse, because I was like,
there's no issues.
I was like, I'm not gonna watch it on Peacock. These two have been in the game for such a long time. Shitty experience. But up until the end, and even after the third 007 triple cross, I was like, so who are we trusting? Who are we not trusting at this point? Because I don't know who to like and who not to like. Because
there's one character I'm a little confused.
We're spoiling, baby.
I think I got it.
Throw it out there.
So the shaman they hire is
bad dude. He baddie.
Where was working with the other devil
with
dude.
The Japanese
guy,
yes.
But at first they make you think that the lady is bad, but then it's like she actually was doing protective stuff, and they were like countering each other, right?
So at the end, yes, the lady was good. The Japanese man was bad. The other shaman was also bad. So, but they trick you at first and make you think that the woman is bad just because she's doing ominous shit like the Japanese guy. So I thought at first that there was 2 bad dudes, and this dude had to like start fighting 2 bad men's, and then the Japanese dude got scared, and I was like, wait, is the enemy of the enemy my friend? And then the shaman was like, bro, you won't believe this shit. Yeah. She's a baddie. Bro, and I was like, I believe the
shit out of him, dude. When the shaman called, I was like, holy fuck. Well, and I knew it. I knew something was off with her.
He called after we saw that she hexed him, which is what leads you even more to believe that she's the bad guy. It's because he threw up milk and blood. Like he did the gallon challenge or whatever.
Dude was leaking.
That was the craziest shit. Go ahead.
So when we go to the seances or whatever, so then why were the things hurting the 2 people? Like when he was doing the hammer thing.
So the hammer. It only does that to make you believe that his hex that he's putting on the Japanese man is actually doing anything to him.
Yeah. But the hex was meant for the girl the whole time.
Yeah, for the little girl.
Yep.
So the shaman who's doing the hex is doing it on the little girl. So that's why she survived, is because the dad went out there and was like, yo, fucking cut it out. Stop it.
But who was harming Yeah, go ahead.
The woman was harming the Japanese man.
Probably, most likely. They didn't show us, but most likely, yes.
Because
Okay.
she was the guardian, right? She was the actual shaman. So we're just led to believe though that the shaman is the good guy, but really
It's supposed to trick you.
Yeah. It's supposed to be misleading for sure.
So she's like an angel or something, right? Like I don't think none of them are like the one shaman guy might be real. The other two, I don't know if they're real. Like, cause her hand was like gray and stuff, and
so the shaman, I'm calling him the shaman. I'm calling Japanese man the Japanese man. The shaman, real man. That's a real dude.
I think so too.
Yeah,
correct.
he's a real guy. Japanese man, not a real guy. Absolutely not a real guy.
He's like a demon or something.
He calls himself the devil, but I think that's only because he's talking to a Catholic. Who knows what he would have called himself if he was talking to somebody of some other religion. But the woman, her name is just a mysterious woman or woman in white.
Yeah.
So we don't even know what she is. We're assuming just a good spirit.
Yeah, I feel like she's some kind of entity. Like I don't think she's closer to the Japanese man than she is the shaman. Like 100%. In a physical like being.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she was fighting a 2-front war though. Like,
I mean, but she had the human shaman on lock, brother. That guy looked at her the wrong way, and she said, "Get out of here!" And he went, and then like moonwalked out of there. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think she could have stopped him easily. It's just the humans in this situation were thinking too humanly and too selfish, and ruined it and like fucked it all up.
Well, because she even says in the end, she tells him like, "Hey, just wait here, and your family's going to live," and then he like leaves.
I feel like she could have done something more to convince him that she was a good dude. She didn't really try that hard. She was just she was like, you should probably stay here, I guess.
Just trust me.
Yeah,
but
brother.
Like, it's one of those weird things though. Like I wonder, based like because we don't know the magic, the divine intervention stuff, the demonic stuff behind it. I wonder how much she can actually like interact and persuade. You know, like it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if she could just literally say like, "Hey, I'm the good guy, so you should stay here." You know, like sometimes there's like these weird rules and stuff on this stuff where it's like he would have to accept her as the good person, then she could tell him type stuff. Like, because yes, easily she just says, "Hey, no, I'm the good one, bro. Chill. I got your daughter." But like, I feel like she just couldn't.
Even if she said that, the shaman already puts a lie into his mind, like, "Hey, don't believe her. Don't let her tempt you."
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't ever seen. We didn't see this guy once in this movie do the right thing. That's every turn he makes the wrong choice.
A lazy.
And he does police brutality.
Yeah, but that guy deserved it. Well, we know he deserved it. We know for a fact now.
But I don't think that's the first time he's rallied the boys to beat somebody up.
You don't think so?
I think
he seems kind of like a scumbag, dude. He's always.
I don't think so.
Nah, he's a sleeper on the job.
It didn't really come off like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They ran into one zombie and was like, "What do we even do right now?"
But not every day you see a zombie.
Yeah, but they're like stopping each other from beating him to death. Like, just crush his skull. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, break his skull and you will be okay.
Yeah, and I'm always for the thing of cut the head off. Like, just get the head off the body. We'll go from there.
Yeah, because you know that knives pierce his skin, bro. Just cut his head off.
Dude, that thing when his head bogus though, the rake thing.
Oh yeah, I mean he hit him so hard he broke the pole of the rake, which was like, oh no. But why didn't they just push him down the well? You know?
I thought they were gonna do that. And then nothing happened with that.
That would have been the easy thing to do, I feel like.
That's why I think it's the first time that they've encountered something like this, because the dad, he's a total jokester. Like, he's a total lazy jokester. And like, they're like, even like when he went into the shop and was like, "Hey man, let's go beat this dude's ass." They're like, "Wait, are you serious, man? Like, what's up with you, man? You're usually all jokes. Why are you all serious all of a sudden?"
Yeah.
But shit, why would they be so okay with just like, all right, we're gonna go fucking kill this man?
Because that's his boy. They're at the small town. Like,
because he knows that he's hexing his daughter, and so it's like, we got to protect our own, bro. We got to go out there and stomp him. But clearly
they all hate the Japanese man.
Yeah, they don't care. They're like, he's not Korean, so what the fuck? Let's stomp his ass.
True too. They wild though for trying to stomp a man that's like literally causing a plague in the town though. Like,
they're wild for not just having an illegal gun. Y'all ain't got no illegal guns that you could use in this situation? Come on.
Dude, they're a cop force. I'm sure they got one like locked up somewhere where the key you get it from the captain. Yeah, with 2 bullets.
Yeah. But yeah,
World War II gun.
It was kind of crazy seeing a bunch of cops with no guns. They got their hands to protect themselves, and most of these dudes cannot throw hands. So, like, what are you gonna do out there, fellas? Now, if they took a page out of America's book, they'd have killed that dog quicker. They'd have killed that demon way quicker.
They're lucky this wasn't a zombie thing. They would have got earlier. They got so many scratches and bites. Like,
dude, old boy gets bit.
Blood on each other.
The priest, like, he literally bites the top of his head gets bit. Like,
and his face, he like rips his whole cheek
the whole
off.
left cheek like comes off. Yeah,
he's looking like Harvey Dent in this bitch. Yeah, those are weird.
And the dad gets like 32 wounds throughout the movie. Like every time he interacts with somebody, he gets hurt.
Well, bro, he fought that dog, and I was like, I don't know, he's gonna come out of that alive. We're about to switch main characters to this deacon over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see like exactly what they are. But they're not telling me what the white lady is, which is not great. I need to know what she is.
I mean, their main religion, they says that South Korea is diverse and doesn't have a religion, but Christianity and Buddhism are the dominant if someone does have a religion.
It seems like they're real spiritual, you know? Mm-hmm. They're vibing. Yeah. They believe in everything. But
is a priest or a pastor, right? I don't know if they did say specifically what he is.
Yeah, they were a Catholic priest.
Yep, Catholic.
Yeah, so he's training to be a Catholic priest. But like even then, he didn't believe in his God that much because that demon got him.
Yeah, he tells him like, "Why are you even still down there? Look at my hands, look at my feet." Like, bro, I'm a monster.
That flight or fright was crazy right there, dude. Because there was no fight in Homie. It was flight or fright, and he was frozen in that bit. He
dropped that sickle, and he was done.
Straight up soul stolen.
Yeah, that's crazy too. I like the way they did that. The way that camera worked. I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. I love this. So according to the Wikipedia, apparently there's a deleted scene, a deleted ending to the movie. And in the deleted scene, happening right after the conclusion of the story, the Japanese man is seen sitting on a bench by the roadside. He spots a family on the other side of the road and invites a child to him by offering her candies. The mom picks up the kid before she manages to reach the stranger. A car driven by two Guang picks up the Japanese man before leaving. In the center of the road, Moo Myung witnesses the car fading away in the horizon. Now I know what you're saying. Who the fuck are these people? I can't remember.
Ilwang is the shaman.
So yes, the shaman takes the Japanese man, and the white lady, the white whatever they're calling her, like sees them leaving. I'm assuming.
Yeah. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Damn.
That would have been kind of fire. I don't know.
I mean, it would also
be more open ended, but like that's more of a definitive. Yeah.
But like, I also wanted to see how he got the daughter. Because I was like, I don't understand how she got. She out here talking to strangers? They do that in Korea? That's crazy. They need to have a public service announcement. Don't talk to strangers, please. They could be demons. You should probably leave that alone. But if he's just giving out candy, and if she would say she was like by the river skipping rocks or something, he's out fishing and gives her a piece of candy. Yeah. Like, I think that's why that deleted scene is like that. It shows you how easily he can kind of... But yeah, I wanted that. I needed that.
Yeah, but he's also the devil, so you can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And he has a familiar, apparently, who also helps him do whatever he wants. Who knows? The familiar could have been the one that stole the shoe, for all we know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, you don't even know who else is all in on it, because he got that. They got that from the neighbor, his contact or whatever, the shaman.
Well, yeah, he was
true.
He was like from... Or the grandmother knew somebody, right? And she got the name from somebody.
The grandmother said, "I'm asking the neighbor," because they were like, "Oh, we need some help or whatever." She's like, "Oh, I'm asking about a shaman," because the shaman was supposed to help the other people, but then they said no and stopped them. And then she meets the shaman.
Dumbass.
I don't know if we ever find out what happens to the neighbor. A lot of people died. I get a lot confused about who was who at certain points.
The neighbor was the lady who got stabbed. Yeah. Wasn't that the same lady? I think it's the same lady.
Well, that was the
The
is that
naked
I know
lady?
Not
so
the
I know it's
naked
like
lady.
the nanny lady, like that the daughter stabs. I didn't know if that was the neighbor or like
That
a
was
nanny or
yeah.
whatever.
So it wasn't a nanny. She says she's hanging out with the old lady across the street or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Is what they call her. So I'm assuming it's the same lady that the grandmother talked to get the contact.
Could be.
Probably.
And she was alive. She was like, she stabbed me.
Yeah, she got her good.
She didn't get her that good though. She
Nah.
killed all the other people she stabbed. You know, she let that one live.
Yeah.
She was like,
But
I got
she
you on
was
the,
only-
I got you the next time.
Yeah.
She was only level 1 devil at that point.
Oh, yeah,
Or
she-
level 1
Possessed. Yeah.
possessed.
She didn't have enough welts yet on her body.
No way. So wait, we saw the woman in white show up at the demon's house, right? Like when he wakes back up, doesn't she like walk over and she like looks at him or whatever? Or am I misremembering that? Who was that woman who looked at him?
I don't know because there's so many like nightmares. I don't know if they're nightmares or real life either. At
So,
certain
like
times.
the woman that was
I
washing.
know. No. Because I know that's the mom
Yeah,
washing the clothes. But no. So when the thing happens where the shaman and the demon are both doing the spells, and he falls out, and there's like a woman that comes up and looks at him. And I don't know if that's the lady in white or not, because I didn't look at the Amazon X-ray thing at the right time to see who was in the scene, and I should have, because I was so confused.
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I need to rewatch the scene to
I don't
know what
remember
the
her in
who's
that
who.
scene.
Bro, I'm about to go find it now. Vamp, did it?
But, so like the dream stuff, his nightmares, and like even the other people have the nightmares where like the guy's like, I see something coming through the wall. He's seen like the Japanese man, stuff like that. It just like, but then it happens, and then he like wakes up, and I'm like, it seems like a dream, but it also does seem like these events also happen. So I'm a little
Like
confused.
what? We're saying what happened?
Every time the guy wakes up from having a nightmare, it's like
Yeah.
right after he's about to have an interaction, and then you don't get the interaction. You just have him wake up screaming, like he like sees a demon, and then he like wakes up.
Yeah,
Screaming.
he sees that like naked dude. I think that is the Japanese man, ain't it?
It is
Everybody sees the
Yeah.
Japanese man.
I think it's just the devil just beckoning everyone, just scaring the shit out of everybody.
But you
Yeah,
think
but-
he's just having nightmares, or is it like do these interactions happen?
So it's got to be both, right?
I don't know, honestly.
I think it is a little bit of both. Because like when they were at the burning down house, right?
Yep.
The white woman, or the woman in white.
Wait, that was
sorry.
the white lady?
The woman in white shows up, yes.
Yeah,
and
that
that
tells
was the
her,
rock
like,
lady,
"Hey,
right?
Correct. That's
Yeah.
the woman in white. Yes.
He's gonna suck your blood.
Correct.
And then he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, come on. I'm working here.
But then he sees the guy. I think that's
Tarnished
real.
him.
I think
And
that's
then he
real.
wakes up screaming.
Yeah, so how does he get home?
Yeah. You
'Cause
see what
I-
I'm saying? That's what's
yeah.
confusing.
I
I thought the
yeah.
same time. I thought the same thing. I was like, but I also thought every time someone interacted with him, it was real. But like, you know,
Maybe they're just in a trance and they just go back to.
maybe
Like,
or
their
because
day.
it is
it's a
because
traumatic
it is
event.
demonic, like, but because
So-
it's like a it could be just like I don't know, it's just weird. Like he could be living it and then like you said, a trance or passed out, and then he just goes to home, goes to lay down, and then he as he's coming out of it, he's still experiencing the last moment he remembers.
But we also have to remember, we did learn something from the Warrens, right? The demonic possession, it's not quick. They got to wear you down. So these moments where they're waking up from dreams, it could just be the Japanese man kind of working his way through their psyche and shit like that, and like
Yeah, that's
breaking
true.
them down enough to like take over them and then suck their blood dry, I think that's more so what it is he's playing with his food, He's like, he's tenderizing the meat before he takes some suck out of it.
Yeah, because like the dad's partner, he legit breaks and goes crazy.
Yeah, which is wild because we didn't even see any direct interactions between that guy and the Japanese man when he's in devil form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
because
That
he's the
part
one
was
that
wild.
says he's been seeing him like through come out his walls in the nightmares, right?
Yeah.
Is he
I
the one
think
that
so.
says that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I found the scene. It's at 1 hour and 37 minutes. It's right before the Japanese man passes out. She walks up on him on his property and looks at him. She's looking through his door, crazy as shit.
So that's when we're supposed to then like start to figure out like that's a foreshadowing, being like, oh, she was actually hexing him in that moment. Probably that's why she's there.
But still, you're like, is she bad?
But yeah, we don't know what she's doing. Correct. Yeah, at the end of the movie, we're supposed to be like, oh, she was trying to put him down. But my thing is, why she stop? What's going on, bro? What'd you do? You had him in your clutches, and you just let him live. She was like, playing with her food.
He's almost dead, like in that moment, because he like legitimately passes out. But also, though, I wonder how much of like his like vitality stays like there because like he was doing stuff to the girl, the shaman, like is he like feeding off of her to keep him alive? So that's why, like he's still. I think
that's part of it.
Feeding off of who? The little girl?
So the shaman is feeding off the little girl to keep the Japanese man like kind of in his human form or
no, because the shaman was death hexing the woman in white.
No, it was death hexing the little girl.
No, bro, that's what the Japanese man was doing. I mean,
both of them were doing it at the same time.
No. I don't know. So I may have misspoke earlier. The shaman was attacking the woman in white. Maybe that's why she didn't finish the kill, is because she was getting attacked by the shaman, and she was like, I think
they're all intertwined because they're all trying to like do protection, demonic stuff. I think like all four of them are just intertwined when they're doing things.
Oh, 100%. Because the Japanese man is attacking the little girl, and the shaman is attacking the woman in white, who's attacking the Japanese man. The only person who doesn't get all the play is the little girl. Little girl's just getting her ass whooped out here in the streets. Yeah.
I think if someone, but no one just finishes the ritual. Like one of them had to finish the ritual, but none of them were able to. I think.
I guess,
yeah, that's true. Because the Japanese man didn't. Go ahead, Eric.
At this point, does the shaman know about the woman in white?
He's got to, bro.
Do you think so? Right?
He's got to.
Yeah, because
we don't know that. We don't know that he knows.
Right.
We have to infer that he does.
At what point, I'm not sure, but he clearly does, because then he sets a boy up to be like, oh yeah, he puts in his head that it's the lady, but I don't know if he knows it's her per se, but he knows something else is going on, because the thing where he destroys the vase with the raven and stuff in it was a protection spell, so he knows someone's protecting them. And then he destroys it. But he tells the family that it's a hex.
Yeah, and then he disguises that as like, oh, we're dealing with a tricky bastard here.
Yeah.
So I guess he does know about the woman in white then.
Yeah.
There's an entity, he knows somebody's
like protecting, But she's clearly more powerful than he is. That's why she had old boy leaking.
Well, yeah, he's human, so yeah.
Yeah, he ain't got that dog in him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess makes sense to what Joey's saying.
Bro, no, we're so stupid. The Japanese man was hexing the dude in the car. He was bringing that guy back to life. Remember? Because he's setting the fire, and when you look into the fire, it's the picture of the dude.
Yeah.
Reddit saved the day on that one, because it says the Japanese man performs a ritual gut hex that has something to do with the dead guy, and the shaman performs the hex that has something to do with the little girl and her possession. The two rituals may have a connection or not. It's not clear.
Yeah, y'all confused me.
So
I knew the target was the little girl the whole time.
So that means the woman in white is straight bullshitting. She's not doing nothing. She's just hanging out.
She can't perform acts of evil, or I don't know. Like, I guess it wouldn't be an act of evil, but like she couldn't kill.
I really think it has something to do with her being good, where she can't interact only under certain circumstances. Like, I just feel like that's the way it is. Like, because I feel like all the time when there's this like war between good and evil, the good side still follows certain rules, and evil's like nah.
Oh, you know what?
Like, it has to be done by humans.
Right. So maybe the reason she can't do anything other than like put up protective like things in doorways is because she's a ghost. So
she ain't got no hands.
Yeah, I got no hands. Look, feel them. They're not there.
The only one that sees her is the dad, right?
No, because the shaman sees her. The shaman says something about her.
No, but outside of yes, sure, but like outside of like
everybody being affected or whatever.
Yeah, does like the dad's like co-worker see the lady?
I don't know.
I mean, she was throwing the rocks, right?
Okay, then yes. Yeah. Okay, so everybody can see her, which is a little weird. Then, like,
it's a tiny bit weird. Yeah,
it is a little weird. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to understand why she couldn't do more.
Like, because she's allowing some people to see her, which is a little weird. Like, because you would think that she would be able to do more, since like she's interacting with people, and that takes a lot of power as is to just interact.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I could see that. I think we need to do more research on Korean ghosts, because I don't know what kind of powers Korean ghosts have compared to American ghosts, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think that's really fucking up our whole vibe right now.
Yeah. It's there's levels to it, and I don't know if
nonetheless, the whole time you're just like, what is going on? Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy?
It was who do I trust? Yeah, it was as soon as they introduced the lady in white that I was like, you lost me. I lost the plot, but I'm in it. I was so invested at that point that I was like, I can't give up on this movie right now. So James, you were really harsh on the thumbs up, thumbs down. What's going on? What didn't you like about this movie?
It's just a little like confusing, and like I think due to the fact where it's a lot of it where I was like, hey, why are they doing this? And like a little bit is to trick you or whatever, but also due to the fact that it's not in English. It's like I didn't have time to like you need to rewatch this movie a couple of times, I think, to fully get it. And watching the movie the first time, I want to enjoy it. I felt like I was trying to working to like get this movie at times.
Yeah, we were solving a criminal act happening right in front of us.
It's a good movie, but like it's not as enjoyable when I'm trying to work at it. Like, yeah,
I can see that.
I mean, I think this is like the first complicated like Korean movie we've watched.
Yeah. Because I feel like say this was in English, it would have been so much easier, because like you're reading, and I understand like at a certain point you're like reading and not really paying attention, you're able to watch the movie, but so at certain times you're missing stuff that's going on, and even like the way characters are interacting, because you're trying to pay attention to what they're saying. Like, and I don't mind like, you know, international movies, but sometimes that does take away from them when you're trying to figure out like what is being said, and you're missing just a bunch of little nuances.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, especially with a movie like this, because like I Saw the Devil. You didn't have to, you know?
No.
Everything was pretty laid out there. Yeah.
It's like this guy is a terrible person, an assaulter, and this guy is like getting revenge and wants to make him pay as much as possible.
Yeah, you're not good.
Same thing with Old Boy.
Yeah, there's not a lot of subtext going on.
Even Parasite, we understand what's going on. They're scamming these people. These people are rich, and then now there's someone in the basement. Like, I got it. Like, it's...
I mean, yeah, that is a perfect description of Parasite.
But this one's, it's like, okay, we got a lazy cop. He seems okay with his family. Okay, a lot of shit's going on in this village. A lot of people are dying. Okay.
And then they try to make you think that it's like a zombie virus from some mushrooms or something too.
You're trying to figure out worse. Is it like a zombie movie? And then you're like, no, it's like a demonic movie.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, this person is actually the bad person all along. Like, oh no, it actually was a double cross. Actually, these people are working together. And then you're like, what the heck? Like, that has what?
And then you're like, wait, is he a good guy? No, wait, he has the same camera as that guy. Yeah. They're working together. And,
yeah, because he drops a little the little thing with all the pictures and stuff like that too.
No, we knew he triple crossed us at that point, right?
I was still doubting.
Get all the information.
You were still doubting at that point.
I wasn't doubting it, but I'm just saying, like, they in that 15-minute span, they give it all to you.
Oh yeah. They just dropped the whole load right there.
But you're already 2 hours and 30 minutes into the film.
And you just read a 70-page script literally while you were also watching this movie.
Yeah.
Because I legit thought the movie was gonna end once the cop dad got back to his house and the little girl's all right. I was like, oh, it's over, because it's like zooming out of their house. It's like, it's a happy ending.
I felt like this movie had like 3 ending spots.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, and it was like hour half in. I was like, this ain't over. To look at it again, it was like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. I was like, we still got more to go.
Yeah, when I thought the movie was gonna end after they attacked the Japanese man, like when him and his boys ran up on him, and there was still an hour left, and I was like, I don't know how we're gonna finish this. I don't know how this is gonna end. This is crazy.
They legitimately had like 3 ending spots, I felt.
Yeah, it was a real Lord of the Rings shit, where the Return of the King had 7 different endings. So apparently, the White Lady is a guardian spirit who tried to protect the villagers, but she could not directly intervene. You nailed it, James. This is from some no-name person on Reddit, but most of the time these people do a lot of their research. 50.
Two.
No, 50. You know, this is a good
50's
amount.
enough.
Yeah, I'll take it. And she couldn't directly intervene, so she put the crow inside the soy sauce jar to protect the family. Tengu equals protective, if still dangerous. Spirits of the mountains and forest originally thought to take the forms of birds of prey, but the shaman removes it. So he knew somehow that there was a bird in the soy sauce from smelling around or whatever. Maybe instead of being unable, the guardian spirit is somehow limited in how much she can directly intervene, i.e. she is limited in power. It is unclear, at least to me, what the objective of the 2 parallel rituals. Okay, and then that's when he explains the rituals or whatever. Maybe the evil spirit tried to switch his possessed body from the Japanese man to the dead guy in the car and kill the Japanese guy in the process, but the interruption resulted in an incomplete switch/transmission, which resulted in the evil spirit to no longer possess the Japanese guy being hurt, and the dead guy became a zombie. That's interesting.
That is an interesting thing. I could see that. Like, I can see, like, how you would come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Because at this point, the Japanese man knows he's fucked.
Oh, yeah, he
gonna
knows.
Go after his ass.
100%.
Yeah.
I need to find a video essay on this shit. I just need someone smarter than me to explain it.
I mean, Ryan Hollinger has one. I watched it right after.
Oh, is it good?
It's very subtle. It doesn't do a lot of explaining just because he wants you to see the movie as well.
He's a hoe for that.
Yeah, you gotta find one that someone like wants to break the movie down, not like a movie review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he goes really in depth, but for movies like this where he's like, nah, bro, you gotta watch it, he like is super high level about it.
A movie like this where you like a lot of people aren't gonna watch it because it's a foreign film, like they don't like to spoil too much.
Yeah. Shit, I need someone to though, you know?
I mean, this movie came out, what, 3-4 years ago? 5 years ago? I don't...
7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because 3 years away from being 10 years old. That's crazy.
Yeah.
COVID
I mean,
really
it looks
fucked our shit
beautiful,
up.
though.
It's a really well shot movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Budget of $8 million?
You could see it, though. It looks like an $8 million movie. I don't think it looks...
they might reuse a lot of the huts and stuff to save money. Like, a lot of the scenes look similar. Like...
I wonder if villages like that, like, would they really be living in like huts, even in like the city? Because the cop was almost living in a hut as well. It's real. Well,
they had like multiple hutties, like on the property.
It was a compound full of hutties. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I got to go to rural Korea.
I actually think so. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I also had to look up. Let's play a game here. You both get 2 guesses as to why Korean people sleep on the ground. James, you're gonna go first. Why do you think Korean people sleep on the ground?
Something where they can't use cotton or feathers.
Good fucking guess. No. Eric, why do Korean people sleep on the ground?
So, they can get up really fast.
Ooh, also a good answer. No. James, your final guess. Why do Korean people sleep on the ground?
Something about being closer to nature or like being on the ground makes you more centered.
Ooh, I like that one a lot. But no, that one's actually pretty close to the reason, but it's not quite it. Eric, your final guess. Why do Korean people sleep on the floor?
Because they said we ain't no bitches. We gonna get a good posture.
Yeah, our backs are straight. No.
Yeah.
So, the reason that Korean people sleep on the floor is sleeping on the floor became common when ondol floor heating was introduced to the Koreans. When HVAC systems were not a thing, households had to find ways to keep warm and remain cool. Ondol floor heating was a process that used the smoke from fireplaces to warm up the whole house under the floor.
Oh.
So if you were on a bed, you were like 8 inches away from the floor, so you were just cold as shit. So they were like, fine, we'll just sleep on the ground. Whatever, man. It's warmer here. I had to look it up because I was like, man, why are Asian people always sleeping on the ground? Now it makes sense.
I would still sleep on like some kind of like hammock or like rope type situation.
I think the little girl was, right? She had like a little...
She had like a mattress, but it wasn't like she wasn't lifted off the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, just a little something.
I mean, they were all sleeping on like thick comforters, you know?
Yeah.
They all had like something under them. They weren't on hardwood floor or anything.
Yeah.
But I think even in a hammock, I don't know that the ambient heat is enough to warm you while you're up there, you know?
Or like even if you're like it's still hitting the ground where you're hitting the ground, like you could still have enough support where your head's not like straight down. Like I think
or
there's
in like a low hammock where like
you
not
know,
like
your
a
butt's
hanging
touching
hammock.
the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would probably I think be a little more comfortable.
But you would still get like some head support, like
right?
Because your head would
they
be lifted
had
a little.
Pillows. They were pillowing it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I still feel like I still would need to get like.
But you're also your frame of reference is on a bed, brother. You're thinking about like if it's not a queen size bed, I'm not comfortable, you know. And they're like, yeah, whatever. It's warm down here.
Yeah,
you only got the warm floors.
Like, my first 5 years of my life, dude. I slept on the floor.
Hey, sometimes the floor's just warmer, you know.
I mean, I've slept in the woods on like a yoga mat, so like and like that, I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'd rather be lifted a little bit.
Even if the bogeys find me, I'll get lifted. It don't matter.
Oh, we also like we don't know what that would like, because maybe the heating itself is soothing enough where like it's relaxing, you know, like
it probably puts you down, dude.
Yeah, like we don't have that reference, like you said, to like a like because it may like even though it's like the floor is uncomfortable, maybe the heating enough is relaxing enough, especially on your back, because they like a lot of them looked like they were sleeping on their backs a lot.
Yeah,
you never been to a bathroom that has heated flooring?
No, I haven't. No. That's some rich people shit.
Shit feels nice, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they say heated toilets are really nice too.
You see, that would be the nice thing. But like, look at that thing that I just sent you guys. Like, looking at this, yeah, I'd be sleeping on the floor too. This is intricate.
That's ingenuity, man.
Yeah, I don't even know really. How are you getting the heat from the fire to travel underneath there? Is it because the cold air, like the heat will naturally move?
Like wherever the wind is, you would just put your little thing. So
because I'm assuming wherever the fire is, it's blocked off there, so it only has one direction to go.
Yeah.
Oh, so they close like a door, you mean?
Yeah. Like this makes it look like it's open, like to the left.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think so. I think it would go all the way travel there where it's hitting, and then going up the vent.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was interesting.
I would think it is open because the wind carries the heat, the smoke up to that chimney.
I sent the thing in case y'all want to read it. I didn't read this article beforehand. I read something else, but this one had a diagram, so I was like, I got to trust it.
But you were really perplexed, huh? You were like, damn.
Bro, it hit me like a ton because let's be honest.
I didn't even think about it.
The first hour of this movie, real slow. It's a grind to get to through the first hour of this movie. So I'm watching this man live his life, and he's laying on the floor, and I'm like, hey, bro, you're a cop. You don't make enough money for a bed. You can't be lifted a little bit. Now I know why. When you're living in hutties, you got to have heated floors.
Yeah. You get a whole compound, dude.
Yeah, well, everybody on the fucking compound was sleeping on the floor, so, you know, they were living in hutties. And
his little girl had a huttie just for herself.
Yeah, she really did have her own huttie, which is wild.
And she's like a small child too. She didn't even deserve her own huttie.
Where did the grandmother live?
Dude, there was like 3 more hutties on the property. You know she had her own.
Yeah, I need a layout of all of this property.
So I might be the only one that thinks this, but anytime I watch like a Korean movie, like the aesthetic always reminds me of Seven. Like I feel like the way Seven is shot, and Korean movies are always shot with the same like just like texture and vibe and scenery. Like
there's definitely a whole ton of rain all over these movies. Every Korean movie we watch, real rainy out there.
We need to start watching like rom-coms to get a different like perspective.
You know what?
Watch it be the same shit though.
That was one. If it was on a streaming service, we would have watched a rom-com.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We could have rented it, whatever.
It was like it's called like Sassy Girl or something.
Oh, I'm in, dude. That sounds fun.
Better, we're sassy boys.
Yeah.
My Sassy Girl.
Oh, I love that. That sounds great.
We could peep that one day.
Damn.
But hey, 2 hours 17. So I'm saying, dude, these Korean movies be long.
That's brisk compared to the movie we watched 2 weeks ago, last week or whatever.
Yeah, but rom-coms are like 135 normally. 145.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
American rom-coms are that length, right?
Yeah, but still though, that's a rom-com.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the shaman wasn't able to pass through that archway because of the flower. That flower is what made him sick.
No, yeah, I believe that.
I didn't know that. I thought that was stopping the demon, not the shaman.
Oh, so that explains why the flowers kept being burnt and stuff. They kept burning the flowers and destroying them.
Yeah, so that
like
the
that
demon,
was her protection stings.
Right. But no. It wasn't getting burnt. It was any time that the family member crossed the threshold, the flowers would break down. So
okay. I mean, they look burnt, but they were just dying, I guess, in a sense.
They're just wilting.
Yeah, they were like wilting or whatever. But yeah, I think. Oh man, this movie's too thick.
I was thinking, there's a lot.
I was thinking the whole time. I was like, I'm just not smart enough, I think, to really get it. This is elevated horror though. This is like some Babadook stuff, you know?
This is totally hereditary type shit, you know, where it's like not your everyday horror shit.
Yeah.
Because I think it's definitely a horror movie. I wasn't scared at all watching it, but it has too many horror elements to say that it's not a horror movie. Just because I didn't get scared by it doesn't mean it's not a horror film.
Bro, we got zombies, demons, ghosts, guardian angels.
The devil?
Yeah, we got everything. We got witch doctors who are slapping little girls in the face with some flowers and shit. He was disrespecting the shit out of her.
She was pissed the whole time.
Wow. So that scene was really funny to me, and then the scene where they get their asses whipped by the zombie, I was like, is this supposed to be a comedy? Because it's hilarious. I'm loving this right now.
That's some Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, 100%. And then it instantly went serious again, and I was like, oh no, this is breakneck speeds we're doing this at.
I thought
all those rituals were funny. They're so loud too.
Yeah,
I thought it was a little ridiculous though when they like just randomly like it reminded me of oh my god, Nice Guys, where like the where he just rolls up and then he sees the girl and he like shoots her or whatever. Like they're just driving and the thing they hit happens just to be the Japanese man or whatever. And I'm just like, they just stumbled upon this guy and hit him with the car.
Wait, they hit the Japanese man?
Yeah, that's who they hit. They hit him, and that's why when he's swerving from the truck.
Yeah.
And then something hits the window. It's a Japanese man, and then that's who they throw off of the bridge.
Yeah.
See, this should not be in English. I was losing me every once in a while. Yeah. I didn't know that it was supposed to be. So why didn't they just like kill him? Because
they thought they did.
They thought they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
they thought that was the final blow. Sure, you're right.
Between the three of us. You know,
you take the machete.
Yeah, bro. I'm cutting him up, bro. I'm turning him into fucking Japanese man tacos, brother. Like
you gotta.
They're wild.
Separate your head from the body for sure.
Yeah, 100%. We know this dude is casting spells on people. You think hitting him with a car is gonna kill him? You better cut him in half vertically.
But
you know,
they were scared idiots, dude.
Yeah, they were idiots for sure.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I've never been in this situation before. But if we were in this situation, it's go time, baby. I'm cutting every limb off this dude's body.
That's how you.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how you end up in I know what you did last summer type situation, though.
No, because you know what? They didn't kill that guy either. Okay, that dude swam up. Spoilers for a movie that came out in the 90s or whatever. Yeah. That dude was still alive, Eric. or it was his son, one of the two.
Oh wow.
But
I think in 2 it's his son.
Yeah.
But he's alive in 1. Yeah.
but like, if I'm cutting this dude in half, he ain't coming back. Okay.
We're cutting him in three parts. One gets the head, one gets the body, one gets the lower half, and then we go 3 separate ways, and then we
Like
burn the
Tenet?
body in 3 different things, and we bury the bones.
That's right.
And if he comes back for us after that, it was never meant to be.
Yeah, we lost then. But like
Yeah.
at that point, I'm giving up anyways.
Yeah, because we did it.
You know what? I'm pooping my pants and I'm smearing it, so the demon don't want me no more. I'm soiled myself.
Damn.
I'm gonna actually ask the demon to be. I'm gonna be really like needy, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want that. That's too needy."
Ooh.
He's like, I would be like, would you love me if I smeared poop all over myself? Mr. Demon, would you want me if I was a worm?
Right? Would you still love me?
He's like, fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm going back to hell. I don't need this shit. Oh my god. All right. We've been at it for 50 minutes. So we good to do some questions.
Real quick, I thought the coolest part though was the ritual stuff though. I was vibing when they were doing the rituals.
Dude, they were playing some straight bangers during those rituals.
Yeah, I was feeling it, dude.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, fuck this demon up, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think Ryan said those are like traditional Korean, like actual shits.
I would hope so.
Actual rituals.
I think if we did a horror movie that was like deep in American Indian lore, because you know Eric is an American Indian, he's a Native American, so it would be steeped
indigenous American. Dude, come on.
We would make it steeped in lore. We would take all your people's shit and put it in the movie and make money off of it for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy how close that stuff is though. Like if from like like you said, indigenous, and then you have even like African and like Asian and stuff like that. How it's like it's so similar. It's different, obviously, but like it has such a same vibe. Like,
I mean, it's all everybody's playing drums, dancing, and smacking people with leaves. Yeah, it's like fundamentally when you break it down to the atoms, it's all the same shit, just in different languages.
Honestly.
Okay, so. We didn't do favorite part, least favorite part either, other than James. So, James, you get a gold star this episode. We'll put it on your gold star. And when you get 10 gold stars, you get another pizza. So, cinema score questions. Would we buy this movie physically?
No.
Probably not. Dude, it's on 3 streaming services.
Yeah, see, that's my problem. If it started dropping off and I could only watch it on Peacock, I might buy it, you know? Because this is a pocket pick. You know, oh man, have you ever heard of any good Korean horror movies? Boom, The Wailing. You know, wow.
If it was Discovery, I would, because Discovery's taking all their stuff off of PlayStation. So,
if it was only on Discovery,
yeah.
Would you buy this in the $7.99 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Vudu?
Dude, the Korean
in a
top
heartbeat.
5 power box, yes.
Yeah.
Not even, dude. That's standalone.
Yeah.
This
DVD.
and Parasite though, easy pickup.
I mean, you could rewatch this movie. It's very rewatchable because you just miss a lot.
I need to rewatch this with English dub, dude. Amazon does not have an English dub, by the way.
I don't think they have an English dub.
They don't have it. Yeah.
All right, we got to record the English dub then. That's on us.
Yeah, we gotta do it ourselves.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't have it. The English dub.
Damn. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
No, you can't.
Hell
You
no,
can't.
dude.
It's too confusing.
You just literally can't. Even if it wasn't confusing, you still can't. Because you can't listen and follow the movie, you know? You can't get snippets because your snippets are a different fucking language.
Yeah. Even it was dubbed. I don't think you could.
No, you'd still lose it. What happened, Eric?
He directed another movie that was on the top Korean best movies.
So it's him and Bong Joon-ho apparently who are just going beat for beat, movie for movie. All right, well, Eric just found his next pick, I guess. Okay. Will it get a sequel? No.
No.
Absolutely not.
It could if they did an alternate ending. Or the
You know what?
scene.
Nah, because then it's a little too cat and mouse, you know? And the white woman, she's always going to lose.
Yeah, she didn't
always
do
gonna
well.
lose.
Maybe she gets a boy, though.
The only way it's gonna get a sequel is
Shaman?
if it's an American sequel.
I'll watch it, though. We don't get
curious.
We don't need
Josh Brolin.
Oh no, we don't get enough American remakes of Korean movies though. It's always J horrors that get American remakes, and The Departed. But The Departed is also Japanese, right?
I think
you said that, yeah.
So we just need Korean movies to get more love. So I'll take it. I think a good American director could make a fantastic version of this movie. That's like 45 minutes shorter and it's brisk. Ooh, that'd be so nice. I would eat that up. And then did it live up to expectation? I didn't have any expectations. So it blew me away actually.
No, because Eric was telling me these are like the best that there are, and I had to work too much. It was just too much work.
Did I say that? Did I say the best?
Yeah,
I just said I found 3.
No, you said I went looking for the best Korean movies.
You're like 3. Yeah, you do the word best at least once.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it overhyped it though.
I would say no 2 then.
I don't think you overhyped it.
But in my head, I got to compare it now to Parasite, Old Boy. I
think this might get me killed out here in these K streets, but this is better than Old Boy. That's right, I said it. I don't know if it's better than Parasite.
Say something?
I don't think it's better than Parasite. I'm not gonna argue with Old Boy though.
Yeah, because it's just two different vibes. I would argue
genres.
This is better just because Old Boy's a little weird. Old Boy's just a little too weird for me.
Trust me,
and a very specific part of that movie is a little too weird for me.
I think it's better than I Saw the Devil though.
Ooh, really?
I'd have to rewatch that.
It's a little too salty for me.
Well, I mean,
it's a movie. It is what it is, but I don't enjoy it.
You seemed a little more favorable towards fair play, though. Is it because they were speaking English?
It had a lot to do with this. And the woman finishes on top, though, is why, honestly.
And you love that Bridgerton girl. It's that Bridgerton bias.
Yeah.
I love it when a woman comes out on top. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. You're making 2024 the year of James loving women. I see what you're doing. You're sowing the seeds. I can see
laying the groundwork for sure.
Oh my god. I do need to see I Saw the Devil though to know if this is better than it, because I think I Saw the Devil was thrilling. And it was a little.
It definitely was thrilling.
And it was faster
paced. This is better
paced.
than Snowpiercer too, though.
This is way fucking better than Snowpiercer. I'd rather work for this movie than to watch Snowpiercer again, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I probably never watch Snowpiercer again. I'll watch the TV show before I watch the movie again.
Yeah, I've seen Snowpiercer too many times, though. Like, the time we reviewed it was like the 5th time I've seen that movie.
I mean, the first time I watched it, I really enjoyed it. The second time I watched it was not so much.
There's holes, Yeah. The biggest one being that we don't know if Old Boy is actually Korean or not.
Yeah, that'll get you.
He wears those sweaters though, and he looks good in them. And then would you recommend? So
I would, yeah.
We thumbsed up, but James was a little, So what do you say, James? Do you recommend?
Still solid?
I just don't know who I would recommend this movie to.
How do you say it to every single one of our movies?
No, there's a lot of movies that are real easy to recommend to. Because if this movie was in English, and I hate to be that way, but because it takes a lot of thought,
I can see a lot of people.
Yeah, and then you're given 2 hours and 40 minutes. You're right telling someone, say, hey, almost 3 hours of your time, another language, and it's a little confusing. A lot of people aren't up for that.
I would say the time commitment is probably the biggest thing, because it's easy to watch a 2 hour long foreign film, but the 2 hours and 40 minutes that's a tough pill to swallow when you got to read it the whole time.
But at the same time, motherfuckers binge Squid Games, so it's
you think that they're not putting the English dub on?
Yeah, I would say a majority of people had dub for sure.
Yeah.
No fucking shot.
Y'all
have the dub on?
I would bet $100 that most people had the dub on.
Yeah, in America for sure.
Did you guys have the dub on?
I've watched it in both.
I also have watched it in both.
The first time through, though, I watched it American, though, because I just didn't know about it. I just threw it on.
Eric, I'm engaged to a white woman. Okay, it's hard for her to kind of Make that switch.
Okay.
Me?
Fair enough. Hey, fair enough.
I'm
man.
a cultured man. I watch the animes. Okay, I read.
I don't watch the animes, but I'm also cultured.
So, it's easy for me to have to read the subtitles, okay? I like this movie. I thought this movie was up there. So, I mean, of course I'm going to recommend it, but like, I don't know who yet. But when I find that person who's like, I've just burned through all the K-dramas on Netflix. What can I watch now? I got something for you, motherfucker.
But anyone that I legitimately would know that would like foreign films, then yeah. Like,
because even people who like foreign films, no way they've seen this. Eric had to go digging for this movie.
I did.
This is an unearthed treasure. So yeah, I mean, but who's asking me for horror movie picks? Or for K horror movie picks, I guess. Yeah. Nobody.
The only people that would ask you, we literally just watched it all.
Yeah. I burned through my whole list. But I'm recommending it to Alex. I was like, I gotta finish it. She asked me halfway through the movie how I was feeling it, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. I like this movie. I think I'm gonna recommend it to you. Hold until after I watch it all the way.
It has good horror elements, though. Like, it is definitely worth a watch for people. I just think because of all the factors, a lot of people are just like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get through it.
Yeah. But how often have people ever seen a horror spy movie? Because this is some real spy movie shit, You can't tell me it's not, Eric.
A horror James Bond.
Yeah, this is some real horror James Bond.
But you're right.
Bro, the minute they started triple crossing, I was like, damn.
Dude, I'm telling you, this movie is 7, dude. These guys
it really is. Yeah. Dude, when old boy crosses the line and he's like, what's in the fucking bags? And the shit is wilting and shit. Yeah, come on. That's straight 7. It really is. Yeah. Korean people love 7.
They have to.
They have to.
They didn't make movies before 7.
No, they didn't.
Oh, wow.
All right, Eric, what do you give The Wailing?
I'm going to give this 8 chickens being cut out of 10.
What color?
Both, dude, black and white.
Oh, okay. We don't discriminate out here. James?
I'll give it 7.5. Ritual is where I'm doing my sexy dance and spitting blood all over my knives.
He really was. He was really out there. He was bumping and grinding, yeah. And then after he was done hitting her with the knives, he just threw him over the fire. And then he's like, I got 2 more. Yeah. Those are my used knives. Oh, man. I'm looking back through these movies, and I can't wait till episode 200, brother, because some of these movies are rated way too high. Yeah. They're all over the place. So I gave Heat a 9. I gave Fair Play a 5.
Wait, what did we give I Saw the Devil?
I don't know. I'd have to look. I Saw the Devil. You gave it an 8.25. Yeah. James gave it an 8.5. I get an 8.5. That means this movie, bare minimum, has to get a 9. 9. You shut the fuck up. You don't even know what's important out of 10. She was yelling at him, and I was like, damn, this little girl can act. Bro, she's acting the shit out of this. When she had to go into demon possessed mode, I was like, oh, now she's acting out here. This is some real, this is some Korean Oscar shit right here.
Dude, when she caught her dad a pedal and he didn't know what to do,
I mean, he was hiking up her skirt though. That was a little weird.
Guard, though, man.
Yeah. But like anytime she like said something crazy to him, he had no response. He was just like,
He was a dumb idiot.
And he really is. He's himbo as fuck.
All he gotta do is say like, hey, you got these bumps here. I'm worried about you being possessed.
But like, so this is the second little girl that we've ever seen possessed in film. Oh no, more than that. This is the third girl that we've seen possessed, right? Veronica and Exorcist. We've never seen any other.
Seen others, to be honest.
Have we?
I mean, I'm just sure, dude. I mean, yeah, we've seen Conjuring.
Or Conjuring.
Conjuring 2.
Conjuring 2. Annabelle Creation.
Yeah, there's. We've seen a lot. We've seen a decent amount. I think this is like top 3, top 2.
I'm saying it's number one.
Little kid acting?
Little kid possessed by a ghost acting for sure.
I mean, we've seen OG Exorcist, like
Yeah, but you know, she was all like, "Your mother sucks cocks in hell," you know, like this is a little.
It was too funny.
I mean, she kind of put a crucifix somewhere that she shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. She should have won Best Supporting Actress that year. All right, I'm gonna say it.
For sure. She really acted her little chili pepper heart out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So that means The Wailing gets a Sooner or Later average score of 8.16 repeating. And that means that I'm about to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/Sooner or Later TV or youtube.com/@Sooner or Later TV for our review of The Wailing. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m., don't worry. We upload all of our episodes every Wednesday morning to all podcasting platforms and YouTube if you want that video shit, which you should listen to the audio and the video 2 different times. You get a little bit. Do the audio first and then the video to see what visual gags we did that we didn't call out because we didn't want to interrupt it. Yeah, brother.
We got to watch the very end too.
Yeah, you gotta watch the bitter end. Yeah.
Don't miss it.
We might have a deleted scene where I get into a car with my homeboy and then some white woman watches us disappear. Who knows? But until next time, thanks for tuning in and we love you guys. Bye.